Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. This is the 18th tea at Bottle Lake Forest. I've had the afternoon off because my lovely wife's taken over the shop for afternoon. What better way to spend it than having a game of golf? Hello everyone. So welcome to the, I think it's my 7th Homebrew Wednesday now. As you can see, one of my other passions is golf. Get out as much as I can. So on this week's edition we have got the tasting of the cocktail. It tastes better than it smells. We catch up with the funky barrel. We are full. And then things get funky in the shop. And why are they getting funky? Well, when I bought the honey for the mead competition, I thought I will do one traditional mead with the Manuka honey, which I'll probably get into in about 2 weeks' time when I get the all the nutrients I need for that. But in the meantime, what I wanted to do with the other honey, the Hackthorn, which is just a basic honey, because I don't think there's too much special about this, I'm going to do a sour mead. So over the last week or two I've been keeping some dregs. This is the Dogfish Head Festina Pesh, which is I believe it's like a Berliner Weiss with peach and stuff. Bloody shop phone, hang on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so where was I? So, a sour mead. Right. So I tried to do some reading on it, but it turns out not many people have done some before for some strange reason. So the plan is I've got 2 kg of my honey. I've got a 5 litre glass fermenter. I'm just sorting out the sterilising of the jug. I'm going to do all the mixing in this, so I can get all the honey sort of done and then pour it into there. So I've got yeah, the dregs that are in here. They are the Dogfish Head Festina Pesh. That one started off. I've also got, I think, Funky Geezer, and one from one of the Lindeman's bowls. So I think there was 4 different dregs I chucked in here, and I don't know, it's only about that full. When I made the amber ale a couple of weeks ago, I just decanted a little bit of the end of the mash into here, so it was. So there's been some activity. There's a pellicle forming in there, so it shows they're alive and healthy, which is good. So to help things along with just this one, I've got some Cervomyces from the White Labs, so I'm just going to crack open one of those pellets, give half now, give half in a couple of days, and see how we go. So while I sterilise these, why don't you go and see how the tasting of the cocktail went. We tasted it at my homebrew club meet on last Friday, so you'll see a few things, and apologies if it's a bit loud, but there was 25 people turned up to the meeting. It was awesome, so check it out. Just have another smell of that. Oh, it's not too bad. There's a few bits and pieces floating around. This is the KFC, the cocktail. Oh, I probably poured a bit too much there. I think that's enough.
It doesn't smell too bad.
It doesn't smell too bad. It smells of sweaty socks. It's definitely a chicken aroma coming through. Maybe some sweaty socks. I'm not getting any hops.
Bit of potato grip.
What do you reckon, Julie?
It's the coleslaw that doesn't it?
But is the chicken coming through? Did we get a chicken?
Totally coastline.
Like chicken stuffy sauce.
That's where the camera's at.
Not a party.
It tastes better than it smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think it tastes better than it smells.
I think it smells better than it tastes.
Yeah, no, I
I think your nose is broken.
You said it smells better than it tastes. I haven't tasted it either.
you don't really smell like meat, you want to smell like chicken stuffy.
So alright, everything's sanitized. I've just been steeping these for a little bit in some hot water, so they're a bit easier to use. But I've got some water over there that's probably going to help me finish this off. It smells awesome. So here we go. What I might do is decant this into the fermenter, and at the same time take a hydro sample, see what we're working with, and in the meantime you can catch up with the Funky Barrel guys and see what we've been up to there. Really. So here we are, this is filling up the barrel now. Here's our barrel, which we're still to name.
Oh, good. I'm glad someone's getting the product.
And Rob, hello Rob, again,
Hi.
still mashing. Yeah, we've got Ollie's 2 there, we've already emptied one, I think there's 2 more fermenters over here, which is mine's on the left and Paul Frey's on the right. I think Hamish has just turned up with his somewhere, so yay!
He's got little
There we go, we are full to the brim. So it should be good. There we go, right, so this should be the right gravity now. While I was away as well, I added in the half of the tab. This is the nutrient, the Cervomyces, so hopefully gives the yeast that's in here a bit more health to go at. What also I was going to do is take the pH just to see, I guess, what we're working with. So I've got these pH strips, which are pretty cool. As you can see, there's like 3 activators on the strip, and then that matches up to all these different sliders around here. So we'll see what we've got to start with, and then if I remember at the end, I'll do it again and see how much acidity has changed with the using of the Brett. So if we're looking on this, if you can see that, we're pretty much around that 4.5 mark, I would say, between 4 and 4.5. So it's already quite low, and I guess over the next however long, because God knows how long this is going to take, this will drop down and down and down as it becomes more acidic with the Brettanomyces and the Lactobacillus. So I'll carry on doing this and I'll come back and see you at the end. Rightio, let's transfer it through. So try not to spill anything. Whilst I'm doing this, I guess I'll tell you what else is going on. Last weekend I brewed an American Amber. No, I didn't. It was the weekend before. So that's been bubbling away nicely. I've just got to dry hop it probably tonight and then bag it up on Monday. So that's looking good. I'm probably going to brew an American wheat. I go to this growler club with Harringtons and they've asked me to do a presentation on homebrew, so I'll put this American wheat together and probably serve it on the hand pump up there. I've also got my dubel that I might just take down so they can see how we do it. What sort of flavours you can generate from homebrew, which, you know, hopefully, you never know, it might inspire one or two to start doing it. So we're almost done here. Look how organic this is. There's even a few bits and bobs floating around in the honey. Oh, spilling some down the side. So, honey's in. Now, give this a good old shake up. I might just start down the top, because you never know. I want my bugs, not anything else. Hopefully that's mixed everything up properly. Yeah, pretty much everything's in there. This bottle smells great. Real funky. Awesome. If that carries on into this, I'll be very happy, man. So, last things last. Bung in the airlock and then give it a dang good shake. Airlock in. And out. So, we'll now try and give this as much as of a sort of a shake as we can, which hopefully will help everything go and do its thing properly. So, for the first wee while, I'm going to give this the water bath treatment that I did, that you've seen on my previous channels. So once I get all that sorted, I'll do a quick rundown of what I do in case you've never seen it before. But I'll carry on shaking this, and then I'll come back to you in a bit. I'll probably have to take this on again as well. Cheers. Alright, so it's set up. So what we've got here, for those that have not seen this before, obviously this is the fermenter with everything in it. We've got just a regular bucket, and what's in this is one of these things, which is it's basically it's used for like aquariums, I think, or you know, wherever you want to keep your temperature in a liquid. So basically at the bottom you've got an element, and that sits in the water, and on the top, I don't know if you can see very well, there's like a little thermometer scale. So I've got that set to about 20, so hopefully that will heat the water up to 20, which will keep this around 20, because at the moment in the shop it is cold. So to go on top of that, to stop any light strike, I've made this nice piece of cardboard, so that will sit over the top, and hopefully bubble away. Yeah. See the gap? See if I can thread the needle. Too much, stop! Got it! Oh no! You're gonna be kidding me.